Folks, we're so glad that you could join us here at Maker Faire today. Maker Faire, in our opinion, is the coolest event on the planet. We have been to every single Maker Faire except the very, very first one, and we wouldn't miss it for the world. So we're glad that you are here today to share this crazy experience with us. My name is Fritz. This is Steven. Together we are EepyBird, best known as the Coke and Mentos guys. And folks, we're about to make a really big mess. Now for you guys standing right over here on the side, I want to let you guys know if you are directly in line with me right here, you might get wet. It's just that simple. Now as we get over here, you guys are right close to the stage, make sure you keep your hands off the edge of the stage because we're going to be running right by. But you guys might get a little bit wet. There's a little bit of spray coming off here, and I might come over and set something off, and it might get you guys wet. Now as we get over here, you're going to get a little bit of spray coming off, but you'll probably get a little bit drier, a little bit drier, a little bit drier. And then we swing around over here, you'll be pretty dry. But when we get right over here in line with these back tables again, you guys right here, you're probably going to get wet. It's just that simple. Now if the wind kicks up, all bets are off. The wind could pop up and send spray way out. You right there, you just might get soaking wet. You never, ever know. We, however, we know. We are about to get soaked to the skin for your amusement. Yes, indeed, part of our job, part of our fun job is that we get to bathe in Coke Zero with a slightly minty aftertaste. Now, if there is one lesson that you take away from your time here at Maker Faire and your time watching our EepyBird Coke and Mentos Spectacular, it is this. Try this at home. Yes, indeed. So let's show you how you can do this yourself.
So the simplest way to do this is just to take a simple piece of paper, a business card or a playing card, a bottle of soda, preferably diet soda, and 5 or 6 Mentos. And you just roll the paper up into a tube about the size of the mouth of a bottle, put the playing card or the business card underneath, and then drop your Mentos into that tube, and the business card will hold them in place until you let them into the soda bottle. So you take that whole assembly, and you place it over the mouth of a bottle. And when you pull the card out, the Mentos will fall in and shoot up. Let's see how far. Are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, pull. And that is the most important part of doing this, is when the geyser comes down, arms up. So now that you've seen how to do it, there is no reason everybody here shouldn't do it this afternoon when they get home. Outdoors preferably. Now, when we did our first video, we had to do 102 bottles. And the business card and the rolled up paper tube was impractical for that because we had to set them all to go off almost all at the same time. So what we did, and you can do this also, is we took 5 or 6 Mentos and we drilled a hole in each Mentos candy. And we threaded a piece of fishing line up through them so we had a string of beads, essentially, made of 6 Mentos candies. And then we drilled another hole in the bottle cap and ran the string up through the bottle cap, and then took a binder clip and clipped the very top of it so the whole thing stayed together. And then if you screw that bottle cap on top of a bottle of soda, the Mentos will sit just an inch or so above the level of soda. And when you remove the binder clip, the Mentos fall into the soda, cause the eruption, and it comes out the little hole that you drilled to put the thread through, and you can change the shape and a number of those holes to shape your spray. So we'll try this one. 3, 2, 1, pull. So that too you can do at home, and if you do it that way, you can do 5, 10, 20, or even 100 bottles at once. Now the way we do it now, since we started doing shows, drilling 600 Mentos by hand per show got tiring. So we have a little nozzle that goes on top of each bottle. If you look carefully at the stage, every bottle you'll see has a white tube on top. Inside that tube are the same 6 Mentos. They're held in place by a pin that goes across the bottom. And when we pull the pin out, the Mentos drop into the bottle, and the geyser shoots out the hole we drilled at the top of the nozzle. So this is a black one. We call this an 8. It's got a 1/2-inch hole. And I think Fritz has got a helper who will help him pull this pin on this one. So don't forget, when the geyser goes down, arms up. 3, 2, 1, pull. Oh, arms up. Nice job. Nice job. If you look around the stage, you'll see different colored nozzle tops. And each of those colors tell us the shape of the spray that we've designed and drilled into the top of the nozzle. So here we have one that's orange. This has 3 different holes. And we use the color code so we know where to place the bottles on the stage for our choreography. So let's see what this looks like. 3, 2, I'm gonna step over here. 3, he's aiming at me. 3, 2, 1, pull. Nice. This next one's what we call a slot. This has no holes drilled in it. We just took a hacksaw and and cut a horizontal slot across the top. I don't know why I'm trying to stay dry. It's not like I'm going to be dry in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, pull.
We're in the uplands at least.
Now, the number one question we get asked is, why does this happen? Often they'll ask why we do it, but I think that we all as makers can understand why we have to do these kinds of things. But why does this happen? What is it about this combination of Mentos and Coke that is so explosive? You would think that it would be a chemical reaction. You think it would be something in the ingredients of the Mentos and Coke that would cause this, but it's actually a physical reaction. It's a physical reaction called nucleation. And what that is you got all of that fizz inside the soda. You've got all this carbon dioxide, and it wants to escape. It is looking to get out of the soda. They can hear you? Oh, do we have a speaker down? We have a speaker down. We'll take a quick look and see if we can get a speaker back up. Hang on just a second.